I sit here this morning over my coffee, I'm trying to think of a polite way to talk about this game, even though this game is really just one fantastically large fart joke for itself. Now, I went into High on Life already kind of knowing what I was getting myself into, because it's hard not to see weird shit online when it's Justin Roiland. And I got it on a Steam sale, thankfully. It was a game that I was not super in love with, but also didn't hate. It's pretty standard, pretty run-of-the-mill. It's an action-adventure RPG. You pick stuff up, you upgrade yourself, you go to the final battle, you win. There is nothing about the game that is more unique beyond the Gatlians. Outside of them, it really is a standard adventure game with Justin Roiland just going off the hook in a studio box, and they don't cut it because it's not a TV episode, so they don't have to cut it. They just let him go, and in letting him go, they have created some of the most long-winded jokes in history that just never end. And as a fellow ADD ADHDer myself, at times the jokes can be like, aha, haha, yeah, we're still doing this joke. And then the other half of the time it's like, dear mother of God, please shut the fuck up. We're done with this joke. We were done with this joke 5.5 minutes ago. It's not a joke anymore. It's a crime. The game wasn't terrible enough for me to want to immediately turn it off. I like playing games that have a little bit of crude humor every now and then, as per the South Parks I've already played. But South Park at least tries to keep their jokes a little subtle, and then they might circle back to it. This entire game feels like Justin Roiland strapped you to the Casino Royale chair, and instead of using the weird not on a ball thing that they used to torture James Bond's nutsack, he used a squeaky toy instead, so it was rather annoying and maybe a little painful. It wasn't like, kill me painful. It was just an endurance check to see if you could survive that shit. I suppose the juggling system is also a unique factor of the game. I didn't use it more than maybe 3 fucking times because it's just useless to me. Like, if I have a spread of, say, 6 enemies in front of me, none of the enemies are close enough to each other for me to use the trick hole bounce mechanic and have it be useful on more than one enemy, because once you bounce an enemy out of cover and into the sky, you yourself kind of have to step out of cover to sit there and juggle and shoot them. While that sounds like a really cool thing, in the immediate moment that you go to shoot those people, every other enemy comes out of the woodwork and wants to shoot you in that exact moment. So if you're strapped for health, running low on shields, juggling's just simply not an option. It also doesn't function inside of boss arenas, aside from supplying a little damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that this game is worth a bad rating. If you're not bothered by what sounds like an ADHD person off of their medication stuck in a studio booth, then you go right ahead. You enjoy that. If you enjoy Rick and Morty, you will love this game. It's like a longer, uncut version of an episode, really. Sorry, apologies. I am a little sick while recording this. Yeah, there's really no way to be hyper polite about it. It was a game ever. And they're supposed to be making a second one without Justin Roiland this time due to some legal issues, per se. So that'll be an interesting take on that. Not having the main voice actor voice acting. So that'll be an interesting thing. I don't know if I want to pursue playing the second one after how I feel about this one. If you see it on Steam for like $9, which I think is what I got it for, sure, play it. The worst that can happen is you get tired of fart jokes after the second hour. It's one of the games ever, you know. It has secrets that can only be gotten to when you've progressed to a certain point in the game, not earlier, not later. It's got, you know, jokes hidden within the jokes. You might experience one joke here and experience it 2 hours in the future. It's an ADHD drug trip, and if you're just looking for a cheap, like 10-hour adventure, like you have a weekend to yourself. The kids are gone. The wife's got the ladies to hang out with. You're just trying to buy some time for yourself and be like, yeah, man, I want to have a good old immature adventure day. That's your game. It takes less than 10 hours if you're not trying to 100% it. And it is a game. I don't really have any special qualifiers. Frankly, I'm going to give this game a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not dookie. It's not trash, but it doesn't do much. I wasn't going to say anything much in the way of making itself different from every other action-adventure game. The thing it does different is the galleons. If you want to listen to your gun sit there and jabber your ear off, you go right ahead. I will not stop you. No one will stop you. It's your choice. But if you take the Gatlians out of this game, it's just... Actually, yeah, it's pretty much No Man's Sky except drug rings. Realistically. Yeah. I'm going to try and put some more content up here, hopefully in the next couple of days. As I find myself growing older and working more, I don't have as much time to do this stuff. But again, I do it for my own entertainment, and the few people that show up, appreciate you guys. I like to share what insight I have as your average dumbass dad gamer who's been gaming since childhood. You know, it's always nice to get a perspective that's not someone flash ranting about, the movement system in Call of Duty is superior. If you don't like Fortnite full build, who even are you? Those opinions are ass anyways. I'll hopefully have something churned out here in the next few days. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you on the next one.